What's going on, league members? It's September 29th, end of week 3, 2020. Welcome back to Tim's One Take Tuesday. I have a fun show for you tonight, and I hope you enjoy it. So, to wrap up and talk about week 3, to start with that, we have the minigame winner. Congratulations to the Babic Brawlers with Alvin Kamara with an absolutely crazy week this week. He was 13 for 14, 139 yards, pair of touchdowns, and that's just the receiving side. 6 rushes for 58 yards, almost 200 yards all-purpose, with 38.2 total points. Absolutely killed it. Congratulations for winning the Week 3 running back mini game. All right, a little bit of housekeeping. Injury report, not too much this week for injuries, except for our Bear, Tyreek Cohen, tearing his ACL, unfortunately, out for the season. Sucks. But I think that's other bumps and bruises, guys leaving games early in other games. But other than that, shouldn't be two season-ending injuries that I heard of this week. All right, so congratulations to Pritzker Posse, Hooked on a Thielen, Lovey's Legends, Britty's TDs, and Babic Brawlers all getting week 3 wins, and also a little bit of extra congratulations to Britty's TDs squeaking out a Monday night win, winning by about 3 points and getting her first ever franchise win in the league. Welcome to the winning side. All right, with that, this week I have a very special segment that I'm calling Who's Who. So in this segment, what I did was I compared each team in the league with an NFL team, and I have reasons to back up behind why I'm comparing each team with an NFL team. So without further ado, here's Who's Who. So we're going to start from the top and work our way down with the number 1 seed after week 3. The 3-0 Babic Brawlers are in first place, and with an absolutely crushing offense, scoring an average of 145 plus points per week. The Babic Brawlers I'm comparing to, unfortunately, I have to admit, the Green Bay Packers. The Packers themselves obviously have a dynamite offense, scoring over 40 points average per game, which is crazy. They look good and they are rolling. Even if you score high points against them, still not going to win. And absolutely crushed it this week with Corinne, 170 points for. That's tough to beat. And that's why she's number 1. Anyway, moving on to the number 2 seed, the 3-0 Lovey's Legends. So with Lovey's Legends, I'm comparing them to the Buffalo Bills. So the reason behind that, the Bills are looking good, rolling into week 4. Haven't really been tested too much. They're young, they're kind of spunky, looking good, but I don't know if I'm buying into it yet. They're 3-0, but yeah, Tom Brady left the AFC East, so yeah, the Patriots aren't as good. Well, I don't know. The Bills have an easier division. So does Lovey's, being in the odd picks. So I don't know. I'm not feeling it too much, but we'll see, Jeff. All right, so next in the 3 seed is the 3-0 Hooked on a Thielen. He made it easy for us, and by volunteering himself as the Chicago Bears, 3-0, but again, not feeling it. He barely got a win, not even scoring 100 points against the Danger Zone in week 3. Bears are squeaking out wins, but who knows, with Big Dick Nick starting week 4, they may roll on. Speaking of rolling on, number 4, the 2-1 Tecmo Super Bowlers, comparing to the Las Vegas Raiders. So I'm giving them benefit of the doubt. They're exciting. You know, they got a new stadium. He's got Josh Jacobs. He's got Darren Waller on his team, so it makes sense. He's got some Raiders on his team. They're interesting because they got to win and they got a new stadium, but maybe we're relying on too much old talent. Maybe OBJ, maybe the head coach he's getting kind of old. I don't know. The Raiders 2-1. We'll see how they do. All right, moving on to seed number 5, the 2-1 Pritzker Posse. Comparing to the Arizona Cardinals at 2-1, starting off the season well. We'll see they're in a tough division in the NFC West with the Seahawks and the 49ers. Pritzker Posse also has a very tough division in the even picks with the Bad Brawlers, Tecmo Super Bowlers, and that could be a tough division to get into the playoffs. So does the Cardinals. They're young, they have a lot of points, they're putting a lot of points up, so there's potential. I like it. All right, number 6, the 1-2 Catalina Wine Mixin. So I'm comparing Babs to the Saints. So I have them. Everyone I feel like roots for the Saints. It's a team, that puts up a lot of points. You never really count them out, especially later on in the season. I see them going into the playoffs. We'll see, though. I do like the Saints for putting up a lot of points, and usually Babs gets a lot of... he keeps his eye on the waiver wire, keeps his hand on the pulse. So we'll see what he comes up with and digs out of this 1-2 to get him positive. All right, moving on to seed number 7, 1-2 Britties TDs. I'm comparing her to the Dallas Cowboys. So the Cowboys, as you know, have barely squeaked out a win, 1-2, but also dropped one. Very close games with Britty in the first 3 weeks. Some winning, some losing. She's putting up points, decent points, about 110 per week. We're not sure, but we're still... Is she America's team? I don't know. But one thing I can say is there's probably the most fans in Cowboy Stadium. Jerry Jones can do whatever he wants in Jerry Jones land, allowing people in. And speaking of allowing people in, Britty's like the Jerry Jones of Chicago. She's going to bars. They're open on Thursday to the public inside, and they're open till 1 a.m. She's excited. She's the Cowboys, in my eyes. Moving on to the 0-3 8th seed, the ZJs. So with the ZJs, I'm comparing them to the Atlanta Falcons. 0-3, putting points up on the board, but everyone's saying, where's the D? And yes, that's what she said. The ZJs got to put a win on the board. Maybe this week. We'll see. Moving on. 0-3, the 9 seed. Only loss in my mind. I'm comparing Caesar to the New York Giants. 0-3. It doesn't look good. Maybe he's concentrating on the election. Not going to even go there because that was an absolute shit show tonight during the debate. But the New York Giants, they got maybe a spark with Devontae Freeman signing and being on their squad. He's got Thomas and Julio coming back. Maybe they're healthy. We'll see what they do for their offense respectively. Who knows? Now, moving on to number 10, the 0-3 Danger Zone. We got Danny out comparing to the JETS, Jets. That was an easy one too, since you volunteered yourself as the goddamn Jets in the group text. Not much to say. Averaging 91 points up per week, and the actual Jets have averaged putting up less than 20 per game. Actually, it's about 12 per game. Anyway, low stats. He gets it. Maybe we're looking at trades coming up. If you're 0-3, but if you go 0-4, never count Caesar out for a good trade. Maybe Danny's looking to get up. Anyway, who knows? And that's a segment on Who's Who. Moving on to Week 4 matchups, we have the matchup of the week. We have the 3-0 Lovey's Legends versus the 3-0 Hooked on a Thielen right now. Hooked on a Thielen is projected to win 128-119. But you know how projections are. Up and down. We'll see. Going to be a good matchup. Looking forward to that one. And also, one quick shout out. Another matchup that's going to be good is Catalina Wine Mixin versus Bad Brawlers. The competition versus husband and wife. We'll see if Babs goes to even at 500 at 2-2, or he lets his wife take home the bacon again and keep her winning streak going at 4-0. We'll see. All right, so those are the matchups of the week. The Week 4 mini game is for you ladies out there. It is the tight end. Yes, this isn't a voting mini game, but I'd like to hear some guys up on the board. See what you girls are feeling for the tight end award. But the tight end, make sure you play your tight end into the slot, and that'll win you $10 this week. All right, finally, we got some matchups this week. There's a Thursday night game, and I'm going to move on. Sunday, the Colts are playing at the Bears, Chargers at Bucks, and Monday night, Falcons at Green Bay. It's going to be a great week. Hope you guys are doing well, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Try not to suck.